All right, Kenman here, and today's unboxing, we head into uncharted territory. I found a used knife on eBay. Long story short, was talking to a friend. We had some ideas about some knives that would be interesting, and we both kind of agreed that this one falls under said category. What did we get? What are we looking at today? I purchased this at retail price. I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment down below. Box on the floor. God, I used to say that all the time. I haven't said that in a video in a while. Okay, here it is. Used eBay purchase. It's probably going to only be the knife inside of this paper. There it is. Wow, all right. Newspaper on the floor. We have it. It is a straight razor, a vintage straight razor. This is definitely some new stuff for the channel. Let's soak it in, check it out. It is cold. I'm in Minnesota, and I just got this delivered minutes ago. Ran out and got it, and here we are. So it's going to warm up a little, but we have a vintage straight razor. I don't know if this can, yeah, you can one hand open that. There it is. So this was originally made for shaving your face. I have not done any unboxings of any straight razors yet on the channel, but here we are, number one. Soak it in. Longer than I thought it was going to be. There it is. Has anyone ever used one of these? Comment below. That definitely feels, wow, look at that. It's like a hollow grind on both sides to bring it to a really, really fine point. Cool. Okay, what are we looking at, Kenman? This is the vintage straight razor SD SHAWB Co. Wichita, Kansas, and it is a German product, but I believe so. It's like they're German parts made in Kansas. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some more research. This is kind of just an unboxing, first impressions. So if you look right there, it's tough to see. I can barely read it myself. Get my little cheaters out here, see if I can focus that. Barbers Delight on that side. SD SHAWB S Co. Wichita, Kansas, MI, Germany. So there's our info for this item. I will do some research. That is sharp. I almost cut myself with that. It is got some age, got some weathering to it. Little spot right there. We're going to try to clean this up to an extent. It was not that expensive, so it's not extremely rare or highly sought after straight razor, but I thought it was kind of cool. Got that Kansas mark on there. Just thought it was an interesting thing. We can check one of these out. Who has a couple of these? Who collects them? Who knows about them? So there's a little back spacer kind of spot right there. It kind of just goes around on both sides. And then it is like a friction folder. These don't even need to be pushed all the way out. Or I don't know how. I feel like I've seen people use these and it's like they don't have it all the way out. But this does go all the way to there. No lock. But it basically anywhere you stop, it's solid. It's kind of a pressure fit. I'd like to learn more about this. Maybe sharpen it up. I don't shave all that much, but I would consider giving it a go, or at least it's a little dull. Needs some work. But the blade actually looks pretty good. That spot is questionable, but the edge looks pretty clean. I don't really see any big gouges or anything in there. If we definitely want to actually shave with it, we will want to clean that up. Got a thick rounded spine on the top. And if you see from this angle, it just goes straight into that hollow grind to really give it a thin edge. Okay. Close it up for storage. Kind of a wood. I can't tell. This looks like it's some type of a plastic. There is no date on here. There wasn't a date when I purchased it. So I don't exactly know when this is from. I can look it up and try to find out some information. And we'll find out in the future. Pinned on both sides. So if you need to take that apart, you're basically destroying those pins. What do we think about this? Having some fun? If so, hit that like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more. Close-ups maybe. Definitely kind of something that I have got some interest in, that I would research a little bit, maybe find some more. I don't necessarily want to spend tons of money on some rare ones, but I think I could find a few of these that would be cool for the collection. What does everybody think? Comment below. All right, let's get some credentials on this. I do like the pattern, the kind of the wood grain kind of structure to it. Long end to end. We're talking 8 3/4 at the longest points. Blade, I don't know how you would measure that. It's 3 3/4 to there, but that's definitely not really the blade. Excuse me, kind of ends there. So that blade would be like 2 3/4 with a slightly more than 2.5 on the cutting surface. We can kind of get in here. It's like 2 9/16 on that cutting surface on that straight razor right there. And then the handle is 5 inches, just under 5. Wow. Pretty fun stuff. Okay, if anybody does have some recommendations on some of these that would be good to check out, let me know. I would like to know more. So that rounded crown there on the back is 0.15. Battery's about to die. How many more videos are we going to get out of it? Comment below. That blade is 0.5354, but that 0.15 carries the entire back right there. I suppose it's 1.5 right here too. 1.3. Wow. So it gets a little bit wider. It looks like it's thinner here, and then it widens out in this section right there. Handle 0.26, and at this thickest spot 0.49. What's the overall closed length there? 5.5. How about that? What do we compare this to? I mean, we'll get out the pyrite, nice button lock, good EDC, fidgety, fun, not quite full size daily carry. It's got it beat by 1/2 inch and maybe 1 inch on the back. Cutting surface is almost the same. Pyrite is a little bit longer on the cutting surface. It's got that real nice forward choke up choil spot. Handle is definitely bigger though. So there you have it next to that pyrite. We can grab the drop bear, is about the same size. Tried to find a couple knives I already had in the collection that kind of were similar. This is the Civivi, or Sencut. Sencut is in the Civivi family. It's the budget Civivis. Bront 9CR18 MOV. Got a front flipper, and it kind of has that style of that straight razor, kind of an advanced, futuristic kind of look, just for the fun of it. But this is a cool one, that Sencut Bront. Check it out. And then I have a Japanese Nago Higo no Kami. I'm sorry. I probably still pronounced that wrong. Has the same kind of friction opening. This is not designed to be a straight razor, but actually fairly similar in size. This is a classic, old school. Gotta have it in the collection. Nago Higo no Kami. Hopefully, somewhere around there. I try. All right, so we have our first straight razor for the channel. This SD SHAWB Co. If anybody has any info on this particular brand, let me know. Or if they know more about this made in Wichita, Kansas / Germany kind of info. I am going to try to clean this up a little bit, but not go too crazy. I don't want to damage anything, but maybe just clean that edge up, get some of these rust spots off, sharpen the edge up, and we'll check it out, have some fun. I dig it. How about you? Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.